In the northeastern Burlington County, Ocean, Monmouth County, and the areas you're seeing there need to take shelter. It is a very serious weather event, and as Lauren mentioned, high winds are also a byproduct, even if a tornado does not touch down where you live. This area that you're seeing right here, this is more central in the New Jersey area, and this is flat, it's heavily wooded, and with all of the rain that we have seen, that can be ripe for a tree to fall. I mean, that means its root systems are no longer supported by the soil around it. And so you have to be, when you think about that safe place in your home, think of a spot in case a tree were to fall. And it sounds scary because it is sometimes.
It is, and it can be scary, but it can be scary, but let that motivate you to seek safe shelter. You want to move to the lowest level of your home, the most interior room. Basement is the best place. If you don't have a basement, an interior bathroom, an interior closet, you want to stay away from windows in this case, because we're dealing with the potential and or the likelihood of damaging winds. They may be straight line winds, or we do have the potential of a tornado being on the ground as well, where there has been no ground confirmation yet, but that doesn't mean that we can't assume that it is on the ground. But we do have some rotation indicated on radar. So the rotation is there. It's just the question is the rotation reaching the ground. So, and we're also dealing with those damaging winds embedded within the line secondary to this tornadic potential. We're also dealing with near torrential rainfall, near continuous lightning. So it is a really good evening to just stay inside and put the storm tracker on there. You can see as the cell that we're concerned about moves itself into Monmouth and Ocean counties as we head into about the next 30 minutes or so. So around Prospertown at 10:50, Leesville 10:56, 11 p.m. in the Jackson area. So it's starting to now move out of Burlington County and will become a Monmouth Ocean County concern as we head into about the next couple of minutes. But again, we've already seen some reports of water rescues due to flash flood warnings. We do have a flash flood warning in effect for the entire urban corridor from Wilmington to Philly to Trenton. So if you could stay off the roads, please do so. If you encounter floodwaters, turn around, don't drown, never drive into flooded waters. It only takes 6 inches of fast moving water to stall out your car, Alex. 12 inches of fast moving water to completely move your car. So even if you're not putting your safety in jeopardy, it's a really bad day if you ruin your car.
Oh yeah, you'll stall out, and we've been on plenty of stories where we have seen, and our cameras have been rolling when people try to go through some still standing water thinking it wasn't as deep as it was. And we've been talking about this tornado warning, but as Lauren is showing you in this radar, I mean, we have severe weather activity all across the region. That means driving conditions are just no good. I mean, there's no good reason to be out in any of this right now, especially if you're in south central New Jersey right now. We had a lot of people down at the shore. Hopefully nobody who had decided to come back. There's no reason for that, because it is the shore routes right now that are being impacted by a lot of the severe weather and this tornado warning. In many ways, the area impacted right now, or that have been impacted, somewhat rural, which is good in some ways and bad in others, once again, because of all of the tree cover that's out in this central area of New Jersey right here. I think we have passed by Fort Dix at this time. But it continues into Monmouth and Ocean County, and the threat does remain. So we've been saying, if you know somebody goes to bed early, maybe they're not watching right now, send them a text, just send them that reminder. And it's always a good reason for them to think towards next time, even if they've moved, they're behind this danger zone at this point, to think of where they would go if they don't have a basement. Is it an interior bathroom? That's what my in-laws used when their home was destroyed by a tornado in 2015. They were in an interior bathroom, and that was the only part of their home that remained. So we are continuing to watch here. This red box is showing where this tornado warning is still active. Now for Ocean and Monmouth counties, we were focusing on northeastern Burlington County, but this has drifted off to the east at this point, moving 45 miles per hour, according to Lauren. And it's a scary thing, especially at night. You don't really know what's coming, but we do know that we've had lots of heavy rain, lightning, and potential for flooding still.
Absolutely, yeah. We certainly have an environment supportive of severe weather today. We had, of course, all of the heat and humidity is the fuel for thunderstorms. So this line came in and fed off of that heat and humidity, and you can still see frequent to numerous lightning strikes within this portion of the line of severe thunderstorms working itself through portions of South and Central Jersey at this point. A tornado warning remain in effect for 11:15 for portions of Monmouth and Ocean counties. But even if we pan down, we have more strong storm activity ongoing across portions of Delaware. That's tracking northeast bound. Look at this over the portions of Delmarva. More storms flaring up. Look how quickly they develop in this environment, just popping up out of nowhere and becoming strong to potentially severe, packed with lightning. And all of this that we're looking at over Delaware and portions of Maryland is going to track right into South Jersey as we head into the next couple of hours. So in PA, really, conditions have cleared up tremendously. You're still dealing with some areas of rainfall, but as far as the Lehigh Valley, Berks County, far northwestern suburbs is concerned, you are out of the severe weather potential. South Jersey, you are not out of the severe weather potential. In and around Philadelphia, we still have some pockets of heavy rain and quite a bit of lightning, so you really want to stay inside at this point. But the main focus, again, is this now tornado warning that has now been allowed to expire for Burlington County, and it does remain in effect right now, looks like, for Ocean County until 11:15, Jackson and 195 in Ocean County under this tornado warning that does remain in effect, but still dealing with heavy rainfall, strong gusty winds from Trenton down into Pemberton and eastern portions of Burlington County. And we still do have the threat of more cells firing up, and we're watching that activity pulling out of Delaware as well. Flash flood warning remains in effect for Philadelphia proper up and down the I-95 corridor. That's in effect until 2 a.m. So please, if you could stay home, please do so. That's going to be your best bet to avoiding any safety concerns for yourself and your family members.
And you know what, let's talk about lightning for a second, because I will tell you, Lauren, my mind has been completely